TikTok versus Instagram, 5 different categories to determine which is better for your business. Category number 1, size and publicity. At the time that we're writing this, it seems that Instagram and TikTok each have a touch greater than 1 billion month-to-month lively customers. Now Instagram has been around plenty longer than TikTok. So for them to have an equal quantity of customers indicates the natural velocity at which TikTok is growing. And we assume numerous enterprise proprietors also are witnessing that velocity and short boom firsthand from their TikTok perspectives. So while speaking approximately platform size, we assume it's additionally really well worth speaking approximately platform publicity as properly. A lot of humans are posting equal movies on TikTok as they're on Instagram Reels. But, they're seeing manner greater perspectives and natural publicity from TikTok. Now as we said, that is the case for numerous humans. However, we've got visible a pair of various situations playing out with TikTok. We, for example, sincerely see greater perspectives on our Instagram Reels than we do on the equal video published on TikTok. TikTok versus Instagram. And granted, we had been on Instagram plenty longer than we've got on TikTok. Thus, have a far large follower base on Instagram than we do on TikTok. So in relation to TikTok versus Instagram, it is able to be a touch tough to evaluate the systems as apples to apples together along with your personal content material. But we might not be less than strive to post equal movies to each system to check and spot which platform contains your content material further. And that the video you put up on TikTok does now no longer have an Instagram watermark. This may permit an identical take look. We may begin seeing higher perspectives on TikTok than Instagram as soon as we begin enforcing those changes, so we'll maintain y'all published on how that goes. Now we assume any other element that performs into how properly your content material plays on both platforms is who your target market is, which brings us to the following class. Summary. A lot of those who are posting equal movies on TikTok as they're on Instagram Reels are seeing manner greater perspectives and natural publicity from TikTok. Category number 2, platform demographics. In the subsequent class we'll evaluate TikTok versus Instagram and demographics. Now in case your demographic has a tendency to be a touch bit older, you may have a touch greater fulfillment with Instagram as we've got. At the time that we're writing this, the bulk of Instagram customers is Gen Z or millennials. 70.1% are among the while of 13 to 34 years antique, leaving the last 29.9% of customers to be 35 years antique and above. Similarly, approximately 75% of TikTok's customers are between the while of 18 and 34 years antique. So the older crowd appears to be a touch greater lively on Instagram. Now gender appears to be quite calmly cut up in each with 57% of TikTok customers being ladies and 43% in male. On Instagram, 49.3% are ladies and 50.7% are male. So we don't assume it makes a large distinction which platform you operate in that aspect. But the closing demographic data we need to study is wherein your target market is. Instagram is to be had in 170 nations even as TikTok is to be had in 154. So relying on wherein your target market lies, Instagram is probably a higher choice. Category number 3, user usage. 90% of TikTok customers go to the app greater than as soon as consistent with day and spend a mean of 52 mins at the app consistent with day. Whereas the best 62% of customers log into Instagram at the least as soon as consistent with the day and spend a mean of 28 minutes an afternoon on it. So whilst evaluating TikTok versus Instagram, humans are spending manner greater time and afternoon on TikTok on common than on Instagram. This makes the experience as to why such a lot of enterprise proprietors are seeing plenty greater natural publicity on TikTok than on Instagram. That's due to the fact you've got greater time or possibilities to attain your target market. Category number 4, followers. The domestic button on TikTok is the For You page. This feed does now no longer encompass content material from humans you observe. You ought to faucet into the following feed in an effort to see content material from the humans you're following. This isn't the same as Instagram wherein the home feed is broadly speaking content material from humans you observe with a touch counseled content material as properly. So due to the character of TikTok, its forms of begs the query as to whether or not fans are really well worth whatever on TikTok. We mainly ran a TikTok advert marketing campaign to get greater fans, were given nearly 1,000 and did now no longer see any extrude in our content material perspectives because of it. So that takes a look at us advised us that obtaining greater fans on TikTok doesn't always equate to getting greater engaged fans who then become certified leads. And in case you're best beginning out in TikTok, study our TikTok advertisements for novices put up subsequently. Summary. You may get a TikTok to move viral, and get numerous perspectives and publicity, however, it doesn't always equate to humans following you. Category number 5, Sales Funnel. Moving directly to the closing class of our TikTok versus Instagram comparison, we'll talk about your income funnel. The complete factor of getting any social media presence for enterprise proprietors is to in the long run generate leads and income, right? We realize we'd agree social media fulfillment via way of means of a number of the top of funnel dreams like fans, engagement, and perspectives. But you're now no longer installing all of these tough paintings simply to get a viral TikTok or simply to get a viral Instagram reel and cease it there, right? It would help if you had the fans and engagement which you get out of your social media content material to funnel into internet site traffic, leads, and income. You don't want to have 10,000 fans anymore if you ignore that update. Anyone can do it. And similarly to the only bio hyperlink, Instagram offers you exclusive CTA buttons you could pick from like message and contact. We desire you are locating this weblog helpful. If you need our group to deal with your advertising for you, touch us. TikTok versus Instagram. This is so that you can begin shifting humans from Instagram into your pipeline. Now on the time that we're writing this, we've visible a few pieces of information that TikTok may begin trying out a few new CTA button alternatives with choose influencers. But regardless, it's now no longer close to as many alternatives as what Instagram already offers us. Sometimes it's truly tough to realize for positive without simply going into there and trying out matters for yourself. And it's unfastened to put up on both platforms, so why now no longer? All it charges is time. Now whether or not you need to sell TikTok or Instagram to sell your logo, our social media advertising offerings permit you to with that.